More now on the shooter. The FBI believes the 20-year-old acted alone, but is still looking for a motive. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky is near his home in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Good morning, Aaron.
And George, good morning to you. You can see the home is still taped off here, part of the criminal investigation. Inside, authorities found rudimentary explosives, but no firm clues about a motive. This morning, investigators say the evidence so far leads them to believe the 20-year-old who tried to assassinate former President Trump acted alone. Law enforcement sources telling ABC News Thomas Crooks consumed some disinformation and conspiracy theories online, but nothing threatening.
At present, we have not identified an ideology associated with the subject, but I want to remind everyone that we're still very early in this investigation.
Law enforcement sources also told ABC News the shooter's AR-style rifle was purchased legally by his father in 2013. The family's cooperating with the investigation.
We do not know specifically how he accessed the weapon and whether he took it without his father's knowledge.
Investigators found what they describe as rudimentary explosives in Crooks's car parked outside the rally and at his home in Bethel Park. What they have not found is evidence of mental illness, a criminal record, or any links to extremist organizations. Crooks was a member of a local shooting club. He had no military experience. He worked at a nursing home. Public records show he was a registered Republican, and according to FEC records, a Thomas Crooks donated $15 to a progressive group in January 2021. Those who knew the 2022 high school graduate seen here receiving his diploma, describing him as lonely and quiet.
I mean, he would sit alone at lunch. I mean, he was just an outcast.
Summer Barkley remembered her classmate as polite and intelligent, but quiet and reserved.
In my class, he didn't talk about politics. He kept to himself about that. And there was never anything negative that anyone had ever heard about him.
That Crooks was an attempted assassin left his neighbors in disbelief.
The fact that, the guy was less than a mile away, a street away from where you live, is kind of crazy.
The investigators now have two priorities, George. They want to exploit the suspect's phone. They've sent it to the FBI lab at Quantico for analysis, and they'd like to establish a timeline of his movements in the hours, days, and weeks before the shooting, hoping both of those things, George, will yield some answers here. George.
Aaron Katursky, thanks.